Getting funky in the place. Follow.
Hi, welcome to Wynyard High School's first ever web TV program.
This is an experiment for us and we are very excited to bring you this short glimpse into our school.
First of all, we should introduce ourselves. I'm Siobhan Smith.
I'm Jacob Bakes.
I'm Bailey Greenway.
And I'm Jackson Corona. Firstly, we would like to extend a very special welcome and hello to our friends and viewers in Roebourne. Thanks for joining us and we hope you enjoy our show. For those who don't know, Roebourne is in Western Australia in the Pilbara region, near Karratha. Now we mustn't forget the band. They are the Decoy.
And we also have a live audience.
Over on the other side of the studio, we have Lucy and Bernard at the news desk, Matthew and Jackson with the sports, and Liam and Anthony to give us the latest weather.
We'll hear more from them later. As this broadcast is going live to the internet, we can't assume everyone that's watching this knows a lot about Wynyard High School.
So here's a short introduction to our school, made by a number of our students.
Wynyard is situated on the northwest coast of Tasmania. About 4,000 people live in Wynyard, which is just up the road from Burnie. There are lots of nice places, and down by the wharf, the English River meets Bass Strait. Here fishermen go out and catch some of the best seafood in Australia. We also have great milk, because up in the rolling hills outside of town, we have lots of these guys. It's a good place to visit. You're welcome anytime.
Back in my bag, I'm heading down west of town.
I hope that gave you a bit of an idea about Wynyard.
I think it's about time we had a tune from the band. What have you got for us, guys?
Those things that come to you, and I wanna feel it too. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine. I can't control my brain. Hip, hip. You're on a golden sea. There's no need for memory, just a place to call our own as we drift into a zone. On an island in the sun, we'll be playing and having fun, and it makes me feel so fine. I can't control my
Thanks, guys. And now for a quick update on the latest news in and around Wynyard. Over to you, Lucy and Bernard.
Thank you. Today I'll be sharing with you a story about Wynyard's Wharf. The wharf has been shut down for over a year, so I went to the council to find out what happened to it. The old wharf has been there for 15 years, and in that time it had become unstable. Our new wharf is being made out of concrete. This is because they could not get the special timber needed. It is expected to be complete by the end of June 2012. On our new wharf there is going to be security gates. This is so the local boats will not get vandalised or stolen. Instead of people interfering with the boats, there was going to be a separate pontoon for fishermen and swimmers. Hopefully this will keep them out of the way. So fingers crossed we will have our new wharf by the end of June 2012. And now we have a report on some new building happening in the school.
Hi, I'm Lucy Cornwall. I'm down here in the Wynyard High School courtyard where there's some new seats being built. I'm here with Mr. Redpath and I'm going to ask him a few questions. What is actually being built here?
We're going to be building some brick seats with concrete top and timber slats put on top. These are all part of a brick program from Guaranteeing Futures for post grade 10 students. Some of the kids from the grade 10 will be coming out and doing the work.
You guys are part of the bricklaying program, so what's going on?
Well, and we're just making a few brick places where we can pull out a seat for, I don't know, people, I suppose.
What do you think you can get out of this?
Don't know really, just a bit of fun, guess.
This is our third lot of seats that we've actually placed around the school using this program, and I think some of the kids that actually completed these courses have gone on to do bricks with some of the layers around the northwest coast.
And now I'll be talking about you with the new piece of Parlour Place being built in Goldie Street, Wynyard. This morning I had an interview with Annie Pentlebury, the owner of this pizza parlour restaurant, and also the fiancée of the man who owns the bottom pub. She would like this restaurant to be stylish and retro, all at the same time. The chef will not only be cooking pizza and pasta, but has a great range of salad and desserts. She hopes this restaurant will be family orientated so everybody can come feel relaxed and they're all welcome. The estimated time for this restaurant to be open is around late December. She hopes to see you there. And now for some sport with Matt.
Cricket. In the Rugby One Day Cup, Tasmania defeated South Australia by 48 runs. Tasmania's best players were Ed Cowan, who scored 91 runs. Ben Hilfnaus took 4 wickets to secure a stunning win for Tasmania. And now over to Jackson at the Sports Carnival.
Thanks for that. Hi, I'm Jackson. I'm here at the Wynyard High School Athletics Carnival. Personally, I've been doing things like javelin, shot put, 100 metre sprints and 400 and 800 metre. And I have with me here Mr. Hampton, our PE teacher and one of the organisers of the day.
Hi, Jackson.
G'day. So how do you think the last 2 days have went?
The last 2 days have been fantastic, mate. The weather's held out on us, okay, so we have 2 beautiful days, especially today, and everyone's got in and give their absolute best, and that's what the 2 days are about.
Yeah, so do you think that was the best thing about the 2 days?
Yeah, I think that's, some of the individual performances have been pretty good, but yeah, the best thing's definitely been the fact that lots of people have got involved, and depending on, doesn't matter what their ability level is, they've still given their best for the day, which obviously counts.
Yeah. So what did you like when you were in high school?
When I was back in high school, I liked the throwing events a little bit more. I was a big fan of the shot put and the javelin. I did like a 200 metre, but I wasn't a fantastic runner, but I did enjoy the 200 as well.
Yep. So why do you think that athletics carnivals like this one is important to schools?
I think they're important for a few reasons. One is because it gets us all active. Okay, it shows the importance about being active and getting out and exercising, all those type of things. But also the fact that it builds a bit of team unity and bonding, because we have our house system. We have Jenna, Austin and Gibbons, and it gives students an opportunity to work together, okay, and obviously work in different groups and bond together for that one goal of just giving their best.
Yep. And also, how do you think it benefits kids in their classroom environment?
Oh, a bit of a cliche, but the old adage, healthy mind, healthy body. So if you can get out there and obviously feel good about yourself, then you're going to feel good about yourself inside and outside the classroom. But also, again, back to that team bonding. Working in different environments can sometimes make it a little bit easier when you're back in the classroom, because you've seen people in different things and things like that.
Thanks for that. We look forward to next year's carnival.
Thank you, Jackson.
Yep. Back to you in the studio.
At Jackson, before we have the weather report, We have a short report by Isaac at the Yacht Club.
Hi, I'm Isaac and I'm at the Wynyard Yacht Club to talk about the Tri-Sailing Day. Tri-Sailing Day is a day for people to have a go at sailing who have never had a go before. And now I have with me the Commodore, Mr. Neil Rodwell.
Hi Isaac, how are you?
Good, thanks yourself.
Good, good, yeah.
Why do you think Tri-Sailing Day is important?
The club has decided to run the tri-sailing program so that any young people or any people for that matter in the community who might be interested in trying sailing have the chance to do that. Not a lot of people these days own boats, and the club has a fleet of boats, and it's going to share those boats with people who'd like to try sailing, and we'll provide experienced sailors to take them out and let them experience that, this activity.
Why do you think it's important for Wynyard to have a yacht club?
It's important for Wynyard to have a yacht club because this is a township that's on the coast and on a river, and boats and sailing history have been a big part of this town. And in the past there were many people in this town who had sailing skills and own boats, and of course that's diminishing a little bit now, so we're really interested in picking up with all the young people around the community and teaching them some of these skills that are being forgotten.
Why is it important for young people to learn how to sail?
Sailing has a lot of skills that are really handy for safety on the water. But also there are a lot of skills in sailing that boost the confidence of young people, boost their self-esteem, and quite often some people will take it up as a competitive sport, so they can actually they can race and compete. But it's just a very important activity with a lot of skills that you can gather while you're enjoying yourself.
If people wanted to have a go at sailing, who should they contact?
They can contact the club, they can contact me as the Commodore, and if they have a look on the wall outside the yacht club, they'll actually find a telephone number there that they can ring. That's the Commodore's phone number, and if they rang that phone number and wanted to come and try sailing, we'd organise it.
Thanks for your time, Neil. And I also have with me Maitland. Maitland, how long have you been sailing for?
About 2 years.
What made you start sailing?
I was getting really bored staying inside, felt like doing an outside activity.
What is the most exciting thing about sailing?
When you're sailing on a day like today and going really fast in the water and being physically challenged.
Thanks, Maitland. Now back to the studio.
Thanks, Isaac. Now, today's weather is severe thunderstorms that will be appearing later on today. Windy and showers from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. around the northwest coast. Now here's Anthony at the skate park.
Thanks guys, I'm Anthony, I'm at the Wynyard skate park where the weather doesn't matter, skating always comes first. The weather's been nice over the weekend, but it's turned pretty rubbish recently. But people are still skating here. So Brody, what do you like about Wynyard skate park?
I can ride and do whatever I want really.
Okay, thanks Brody. Well, thanks guys, we'll go, it's about to start raining.
Thanks Anthony. Now back to you at the studio.
We have with us now someone who has made a huge difference to our school over the past few years. Although we are sad to say that this will be his first and last appearance on the show. Mr. David Raw, Principal of Wynyard High School.
Thank you, Mr. Raw, for speaking with us today. So, how did you start teaching?
Stacey, I started teaching in 1983 after I'd had 4 years at uni.
So, what's your favourite quote?
Favourite quote? One that really captures my imagination and really describes what I'm about, I think, is the concept of there's always a better way. There is regardless of how well you think you've done something, I really believe there's always a better way of doing something. So that builds in a bit of reflection. You do something and reflect on it and you think, right, next time I do that, I'll do it this way.
Yep. So what do you think is the best thing about Wynyard High?
Best thing about Wynyard High School, I think, is that we're a school that we try really hard, and I think we succeed 98% of the time is around including all kids in learning. We try really hard to develop programs. Good examples of the work you guys are doing at the moment with Big Heart around the film production. My understanding, this is the first time in the world students have been able to put live-to-air video from webcasting.
So, what are you going to do when you leave Wynyard High School?
During the year, Cole, I was fortunate to be elected as president of the Tasmanian Principals Association, so come 1st of January, I'll be probably working in a car, but I'll be representing 240 principals in Tasmania.
So what will you miss about Wynyard High School?
Biggest thing I think will be the relationships, as I touched on before. Actually watching students grow. It's a bit of a buzz watching a student move from grade 7 to grade 10 and actually see them change as a person.
Thank you for being with us today. Best of luck with your new job.
Thank you.
I hope you stay in touch with us.
I will do, Kyle. Thank you, Kyle and Stacey. Terrific. Thanks.
Now we are pleased to present someone who's been a major contributor to our productions in the past. He creates the coolest music, Paul Caulfield.
Thanks, Paul. That was cool. Now I'd like to show you a short film about things that we all take for granted.
You'll never see a glass of milk the same way again. Thanks, Kyle and Reese. A short while ago, there was a competition held in northwest Tasmania to try and bring doctors to Tassie to live and work. Wynyard High made an entry and won the People's Choice Award. Here it is.
Found a site in Tasmania, and the internet site was really good. So I sent an inquiry about a job at the Northwest Regional Hospital, and by return email I was offered a job, so I came. What I like about this area is that it's rural. There's no traffic jams. It's a really good place to bring up children. The schools are good. Their families, there's the Rural Clinical School at Burnie, and also the University of Tasmania has the Crater Coast campus. So there's good opportunity for further study. Here for a year in 1999, because I was going to just do a year here and then go back to New Zealand, and we liked it so much that we stayed. So what's it, about 12 years? Yeah, so we're staying there. They like being in school like Boat Harbour, and my son's going to Wynyard next year. Yeah. So they like the schooling, and all their friends are from here, and they really enjoy going to the beach and doing country. And if you want to get off the island, you can just get on a plane and go to Melbourne. Yeah.
Well done to everyone who was involved in that film. Now we would like to introduce you to Abby and Belinda interviewing Jodie Catlin. Over to you girls.
Hi, I'm Belinda and I'm here with Abby and we're interviewing Jodie Catlin about her singing and dancing. So thanks for coming.
That's alright.
So how long have you been doing singing and dancing for?
Well, I started dancing when I was in grade 5, level 1 in funk, and with singing I started in grade 2. I started with a choir and then kind of took on board any solos and it came to this, yeah. So what are all these awards for? Well, this is for dancing. This one was my first one. I started in level 1 and then my teacher ended up moving, so they were quite happy to put me in the level 5, and as you can see the trophies get bigger as you get older.
Yep, so level 1 to level 5, that's good.
Yeah.
So do you rather sing in front of big groups or just small crowds?
Well, I like singing in big crowds, but you know, it gets pretty nerve-wracking when everyone's looking at you.
Well, that's good then. So where do you dance?
At Reflections Dance Studio.
Have you always danced there or do you move around?
Same place, just gone from Burnie to Wynyard.
So when you have spare time, do you sing and dance?
Yeah, definitely.
So where are your favourite places to dance and sing?
Well, I go to a class for dancing, so yeah, and singing probably in the shower.
Well, thanks for coming, Jodie, and all the best with your singing and dancing.
Thank you.
Thanks, girls. That's all we have time for this episode. We have had a lot of fun preparing for this, and I hope you have had an interesting time. Thanks for watching, and I hope you'll look out for the next episode. Goodbye for now.
Goodbye, and here's Paul to
play us out. Take it away.
Getting funky in the place. Follow.